What is good? What is good? What is good? Let me put on my hat. Need my haircut. Need my haircut. Anyway, what's good, family? What's good? What's good? Shalawam, shalawam to all my people out there. What's happening? Hey, you know, with all this, with all of this hype behind this this deadly virus that's like sweeping through the nation, and, you know, wreaking so much havoc. You know, not to get into conspiracies and all that good stuff, but I mean, at some Jesus Christ, at some point, you know, people have to understand, whether they want to or not. Let me get from behind this damn truck. People have to understand, whether they want to or not, that one disease or whatever it is not going to cause economic downfall. All this stuff that's going on right now because of the so-called virus is just, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's causing a lot of folly. People are going crazy. They're buying stuff up like they're about to avoid the hurricane. And it's a tough time. It is a tough time for business, right? It is a tough time for business. For some businesses that provide necessities, this is the great time for them. This is a great time. And you know, it is what it is. Now, I wanted to really talk about t-shirt business and, you know, kind of whatever business you got and whatever you're doing, man. This is gonna be a tough time, you know, but this is not the time to ease off the gas, so to speak. It's not the time to ease off the gas. It's not the time to say, well, you know what? Let me close down my shop. Let me close up shop. Let me wait this out. No, you just keep on creating, man. Keep on creating, doing what you're doing. Like myself, shoot, I'm not letting off the gas. I'm not letting off the gas. You know what I mean? I'm still creating artwork. I'm still getting artwork done for me. I've got artwork in stockpile, waiting for release dates. It's like it's on the shelf like an artist album. You know what I'm saying? Like a new artist's album. It's on the shelf right now. It's just waiting for release dates. You know what I mean? You gotta release it in waves. And you also got to think that with all this coronavirus stuff going on, most people, not everybody, but most people's mentality shifts towards conservation. Most people's attention shifts to buying necessities. So with the t-shirt business, you could kind of expect sales to be slow for a certain point in time, because like I said, people's funds are going to be going towards necessities. Why? Because they're in fear of losing or not being able to provide or be able to live with the necessities like toilet paper, paper towels, water, all these things that people kind of take for granted, that we all take for granted from time to time. It's only that we look to those things as valuable when there's a crisis, right? So people's mind ain't on buying no t-shirts. It's not really on buying some t-shirts. It ain't on buying whatever that you're selling, whatever business you got. It's really not on that. It's on surviving. That's what it is. And at some certain point, most people will start to realize that okay, everything looks like it's going to be okay, and then the economy gets back to business. You know what I'm saying? The economy gets back to business. It's just insane to me that all this is happening. But like I said, you know what, man? I'm not going to pay attention to the folly. You guys shouldn't either. Just, you know, read the word, congregate if you can, keep the commandments, about your day with the faith that you're going to be saved, man. That you're going to be all right. And when I say saved, I mean saved from your enemies. But you're going to be that, and also just, know that you're going to be all right. You got to find that comfort, man, because the minute you lose faith is when you're going to be running around like these fools trying to grab every last little bit of shit off the shelf, every last little bit of water, fighting people. Somebody over here just got stabbed the other day at Costco, you know what I'm saying, over some damn toilet paper. It's ridiculous, man. But you know what? The people that freak out are people that don't keep no laws, man. They live lawless. And so they don't really have no God, man. They all they got is themselves. And that's why people would do something like that. That's why people would do things like that. They have no foundation, man. So, again, if you got your business, man, run the business nice. Just run it as usual. Because, for one, I've been seeing plenty of shops close up. I've seen plenty of shops close up. And I'm wondering in my head, man, why would you close up shop? Like, I could understand if, like, the post office closed down. Like, if the post office closed down, that's a wrap. You know what I mean? Like, that's a wrap. But, if you're still able to get materials, things like that, to produce whatever products you're doing. Like, for me, I'm doing the shirts, man, t-shirt business. I can still get readily, I still have stockpiled materials. And people are not closed. So, business is still going to go on. You know what I'm saying? Until the day that I can't ship anything, that's when I'll figure something else out. But until then, man, I'm gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep pushing. People are closing their businesses, man. Closing their businesses for what? What are you closing your business for? Make adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Make adjustments. And just hold on, man. That's all you gotta do. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. But the more shops that close is, that's good for me. You know what I'm saying? The more shops that's closed, that's gonna be good for me. But be mindful, like I said, that people are gonna be tight with their wallet, man. People ain't gonna be able to go out there and spend $20 on a shirt. You know what I'm saying? When that $20 can go towards some gas, or that $20 can go towards some household necessities. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Like for this week, man, this week was insane. I needed to get some eggs. Like, we ran out of eggs for breakfasts and stuff because my kids are out for extended spring break. And we ran out of eggs. Trying to go to the store. It wasn't too crazy. What's today? What is today? So, man, I've only had one day off, and I've been working since last Tuesday, all 12-hour shifts. I was working since last Tuesday, all 12-hour shifts. I only had Saturday off, and I still got 2 more days to go. So my days are running together. Look at this idiot. This idiot over here is about to fly off the road. What a dum-dum. Anyway, but yeah, I had to go try to get some eggs yesterday, on Sunday. And, wait, it's not yesterday. Today's Tuesday, right? See what I'm saying, man? My days are going through. But anyway, on Sunday, I went to go get some eggs. And, just about, I was still able to get a lot of stuff. Fruits, vegetables, and all that stuff. But they were out of, like, milk. They only had, like, skim milk. They were out of eggs. Like, it was just certain things that they were out of that made me just be like, damn, really? You know what I'm saying? So, you got to take it with a grain of salt. But it has gotten a lot better. Because once that thing kicked off, like, last week, man, I mean, people were ransacking grocery stores. They were ransacking the stores, man. I mean, they were taking every little thing off the shelf. That's how you know it gets crazy. When you start buying any and everything, something's wrong. Something's wrong. But anyway, I created a pretty cool graphic for this special occasion of coronavirus. It's really, really genius when you think about it. People spend their money on everything, so I'm sure they'll spend their money on this. This is pretty. It's a pretty cool novelty t-shirt design that I came out with. It's pretty dope. It is pretty dope. I've already got mine, but it's dope. I think people are gonna like it. You know, at some point, you know what I mean? At some point, when all the hysteria calms down, people are gonna be able to joke about it, or not joke about it, but you know, they're not gonna be as serious about it. It's gonna become a novelty. You know what I'm saying? And like my man Stan Banks said, he always says it. He says, niches bring riches. I'm not necessarily trying to be rich. I'm just trying to supplement, right? But whatever happens with the business happens. You know what I'm saying? If it goes that far to make you rich, then hey, it's all great. But I'm not going into it. I haven't gone into this business with an expectation. The only expectation that I had was to be able to help supplement my income, and eventually would love to do it full time. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But niches do bring riches. So on every season, you have to be able to capitalize, right? Now, initially in my niche, I'm staying pretty focused. People in vans cannot fucking drive. Staying pretty focused on my niche, and I still am. But you know what? I started saying, you know what? There are other opportunities that need to be capitalized on. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, what's today? Was it St. Patrick's Day this week? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But, you know, because of the coronavirus, all this shit's shut down. You know what I'm saying? All this shit's shut down. So, to me, that's a miss. You know what I'm saying? That's a miss. You know, I'm not celebrating St. Patrick's Day, but there's a lot of people who do. So, I'm not going to not participate as far as being able to make a lick off of the said holiday. You know what I'm saying? I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but a lot of people do. And so I'm going to try to capitalize on that. You know what I'm saying? What's next? What's up next after this? Is it Mother's Day or something? I'm going to capitalize on Mother's Day. Father's Day, I'm going to capitalize on that. Like, these are things that I feel like you should be. These are things that you should be cognizant of, and you should be always thinking ahead. You should be pre-planning your next move before your next move. So, if you were just thinking about St. Patrick's Day because I said something, then you should already be thinking next about Mother's Day or whatever holiday is next. And when you start planning for Mother's Day, you need to be thinking in your foremind about ideas for the next thing, Father's Day. You know, you need to sit down. You really need to sit down and brainstorm. Like, when you have time, you know, a lot of people. I think the reason why a lot of people aren't successful, especially with the t-shirt business, is because they don't spend enough time doing it. They don't spend enough time learning it, absorbing it. They're not obsessed with it. They're not. It doesn't. It's not. It's not very important. It's not the number one thing that's like kind of on their mind. And when I say the number one thing, I'm not saying it has to be your end all be all, but when you have something that you care about, you nurture it, right? So, you know, some people think it's just as easy as, oh well, I'm gonna spend $100 and I'm gonna buy this whole pack of graphic design templates with funny memes and all these different things, stencils. And I'm just gonna start putting them on mock-up. I'm gonna use a mock-up generator, and I'm gonna start putting these images on shirts, and I'm gonna put these shirts out there to sell. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. And you wind up being not successful. Very little people are successful from that. And you just gotta think, if people are buying things that way and things like that, then it should be easy for you. You should get excited. That just makes it more easy for you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to put time into it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to put time into it. Like, for example, like when I come home from work after a 12-hour shift, it almost takes me an hour to get home, close to an hour to get home. I then stay up for at least another hour. I stay up for at least another hour minimum, trying to make progress on the ideas and the notes that I've taken throughout the night when I have been working. So when I'm at work, when I have downtime, I'm thinking of things that I need to build on. I build on it. I write things down. I make mental notes. I write everything down. And then when I get that hour, I dedicate that hour to actually doing some footwork. You know what I'm saying? Doing some footwork that I can actually put in some work to make those ideas start to happen, right? It's easy to neglect. I could just be like, well, you know what? I'm tired. I'm not going to do anything today. I'm just not going to do it. I'll wait till my day off. No, because even on my day offs, I go hard. I go super hard. I get up in the morning on my days off. I get up in the morning. Kids get to school. I come back, get some, I get coffee. Come back, and I sit down and I start hammering out things that I need to do. And I try to do it in a quick manner, not in a quick manner to where I'm rushing, but I try to knock things out because I've already had the notes to get the things done that I need to get done. So I've already written out 5 different things that I need to do, right? I need to finish adding the newest products to the catalog on the website, right? I need to do some SEO. I need to, after that, I need to do some SEO. You know what I'm saying? I need to create samples of every new garment that I'm going to do, every new graphic design. I need to make samples of them on the shirts that I'm going to use, and I need to set up, professional photography. I'm a photographer, so I just gotta right now, I got somebody that does my modeling, but I need to actually, I gotta some people that I network with, I'm gonna actually have them do it, because they have other models and influencers that can that can get the word out or whatnot. Not necessarily that I need influencers, but I just need their expertise, because I'm more of a videographer, not necessarily a photographer. So I go to, I defer to my buddies who actually, they specialize in it. You know what I'm saying? I dabble in it. I don't specialize. I specialize in video. But yeah, these are things that I think about to get my business going. You know what I'm saying? To get my business moving. Then, in my downtime, I'm like, I got to look at my analytics. I got to see what products are getting the most hits, what products are getting hits, which products are not. And then I have to look at why they're not getting hit, and I have to try to figure out a way to start getting those things seen. Right now, I'm spending $1 a day on advertising. $1 a day, right? That's $30 a month. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad. And spending $30 a month, you know, I've grossed, you know, I've had over 50 sales just in one just on one platform. Over 50 sales on just one platform. So to me, that's well worth it. Now, is it more worth it to spend more money? I don't think so. I don't think you need to necessarily concentrate on ads. Ads help, but I think you need to really concentrate on product design, presentation, and quick turnaround. You know, depending on what it is, quick turnaround. Now, if it's just something that you can drop ship, then that's, you know, turnaround is going to be pretty darn good. But some of my garments I make, you know, I have to sew, I have to alter. So, you know, it takes a little bit more time, and we have multiple people ordering those things that I have to actually sew up and do things like that. It takes a little more time. So I'm trying to streamline my business to still have that, but also start doing more things without having to alter clothing. It's easier on me, it's easier on the buyer. You get your stuff now. Everybody has that, everybody wants their stuff kind of now when they see it. So concentrating definitely on that. And you know, just having a good, I think you really gotta just focus on design, man. And also, usually what I do once a week, I go and I check out my competition. I go and I check out, and that competition doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. I'm not saying that these other people in my space, my niche, are like bad or, you know, or whatever, but they're my competition. You have to go scout your competition, and you have to see what they're doing that's making them successful, and setting them apart from everybody else. And then you just have to overall just say, okay, I see what people are doing. I kind of see, because that's what I do. I go in there and I say, oh man, artwork is kind of basic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even that good. It's like a lot of people in my niche try to do high volume, and so they spit out a lot of kind of generic, bland artwork. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like it takes much to put that on a shirt. Like, they just went in there and typed in something. You know what I'm saying? Like, happy birthday Toodles or something crazy like that, right? So it's just like, it's not even, like, they didn't spend much time on putting a design together. They're just throwing a whole bunch of stuff out there, but they have a bunch of stuff for people to, you know, people to grab. And so I was trying to say, you know, I look at the space and I'm like, I need to be better. And one way I can be better is actually concentrating and making great artwork. Artwork that's going to stand out, that when people see it, they're like, oh, damn, that's different. It's different from what they see. You know what I'm saying? And it attracts them. Now when they see the, you know, my pricing, they can say, well, that's a dope shirt. Like that looked like that's dope artwork. I want to own something like that, and it's worth the money. You know what I'm saying? Versus spending, you know, whatever it is on some generic design that didn't really take much time. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I do, how I look at things, and how I've been moving and how I've been successful. So I want to continue in that path. And the other thing that I noticed with my competition is that, what was it? Design and what was it? What was it? Design work, or the artwork, and presentation. Presentation, huge. Presentation is huge. I noticed that I'm still not sure. I'm still trying to test out. I'm still not sure whether or not people or potential customers are affected by sellers using mock-up generators to display their clothing versus people taking their own pictures of their clothing. The only issue that I have with both is I feel like you're not really giving, if you use a mock-up generator, I kind of feel like you're not really giving the potential customer a true depiction of what they should expect once they get their package in the mail. And on the flip side, I feel like if you use your own pictures and they're not done correctly, or I would say professionally, I feel like you kind of run the risk of shooing potential buyers away because of the low quality of how you're presenting your image, whether you're doing selfies, whatnot, and stuff like that. So that's why I've been focusing on, let me run a whole month or something, a whole season, and try to just do a professional photo shoot and then see how that affects sales. To see how that affects sales. And because some of my most successful things have been with decent quality photos. They weren't like the crappiest, but they weren't the best either. So it all worked out. And but these are things you got to think about. So anyways, I got to head to work. I'll catch you guys later. Contemplate on everything that I said. What things can you do to further your success? What things can you do? What changes can you make to tip the balance? What things can you do or implement to give you an advantage over your competition? Think about those things. Catch you in the next one. Peace.